You kicked me? We're on a roll?
Sorry, man. I thought you were holding Kyle and you wanted me to kick him in the head. I missed, man. It's just business. It's wrestling. You know how it is. Skills, I don't know.
Yeah.
My brain's all over the place right now.
Well, I wanted to come in here and talk to you about something.
Sure, what's up? Got a title match.
Yeah. Your title match. It's just business, right?
Best of luck, kid. Business. I don't call up his ass, but fuck.
The following contest is a semi-final match in the 2024 King of Kombat Tournament is scheduled for 15-minute time limit. Introducing first at this time, the Covey Christ Executive Victory.
Needing much needed assistance to get in the ring.
Yeah.
Tarik right now, he's got a shot at immortality, he's got a shot at the finals, but he's got to go through the Messiah of the Maritimes, Covey Christ. Now correct me if I'm wrong, Skills. I mean, I don't have the chance to research it right now, but is this the first time that Tarik and Covey Christ have faced each other?
To my understanding, this is indeed a first-time matchup. And I'm sure if I'm wrong, there's somebody out there that's going to correct me. But I don't think I'm wrong on this one. And either way, I'm excited to see it.
Well, I got to ask you this. If this is the first time facing each other, seems to have won over this Cobourg crowd tonight.
Yes, the backhands are up, and I gotta say, I'm rather surprised as the evening goes on that the backhands have risen.
Unexpected, but definitely appreciated. This crowd appreciating the skill of Covey Christ. Now I pose my question to you, Skills. Who's got the advantage?
They could just turn this tournament into the Mark-Ass Buster Tournament edition real quick, and we're going to find out right now.
Absolutely, and right now, Tarik could go 14-0.
He just goes like this. You have to go ring the bell, man. Fuck.
Well, here we go. I mean, 14-0 would be an impressive feat, and you gotta wonder, could Tarik punch his ticket to immortality tonight? Could Tarik take on the winner of Gabriel Fuerza or Tyler Hill? and immortality.
Hey, it could be either or. But right now, the story unfolding in the ring is the surprising rally behind Covey Christ here. First time here, the crowd wasn't sure what to make of him in the first round, but he seems to have won them over and brought them over to the side of the ring loyal, so to speak.
Well, absolutely. Listen, at the end of the day, you want to win a crowd over, you got to show them your work ethic, you got to show them your skill, and as Tarik showing right now who is the stronger individual in this match, definitely being him. He's got the size and the strength advantage for sure, but I will say this, the veteranship, the ring IQ of Covey Christ, you cannot match that right now, Skills.
Absolutely, and sometimes, in these second round matches, it's the wrestling IQ that wins you those matches. When the body breaks down and the body fails, the IQ is what wins you those matches. I was a little bit hot-headed at last year's King of Kombat Tournament, and I learned a quick lesson against Tyler Hill, and he went on to become the grand champion. So it just shows you that, in those second round matches, you can't just come strong, you got to come smart.
Absolutely, and as this tournament goes deeper, you got to wonder, as Covey Christ targeted the leg of Bobby Sharp, could that brace knee of Tarik be a bullseye for Christ?
You never know. He needs to, if it's going to be a bullseye, he's got to lock it on quick, because I got to admit, he's still looking good on that knee. If it's a precautionary measure, whatever the case may be, I am very unsure at this point, because Tarik is moving like a machine.
But this crowd is all in on Covey Christ right now. And you know why they're all in? Because he doesn't have someone who reminds them of a bad TV show from your childhood behind him. You know what I mean?
I do have to admit, Covey Christ is definitely their favorite person in purple within the vicinity of the ring right now.
Okay, so you caught that too. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Okay, don't gloat that you caught it, because, 25 minutes ago you assaulted Jesse Amato.
Hey, purple's a kush color. I know it when I see
it. Moving on now, Tarik over the top of Christ. Christ and Tarik kind of playing a little ring around the rosy. How about that? Nice arm drag now.
Pushes him with an arm drag, and a lot of times you don't see the person rushing in hit you with an arm drag. With that forward momentum, he just.
Oh, I hope he takes out. I hope he takes out Hayes right now. I hope he jumps on Hayes and squashes that man like a fat ant. I hope it happens.
Or could Hayes see a backhand?
I hope it happens. I would love to see a fat man get put down tonight.
And for those of you sitting at home wondering, George and I both resemble that comment, so please take no offense.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the fat man walking around the ring right now, not the one sitting here in commentary.
Well, yeah, I mean, from the neck up, we're in.
Yeah, from the neck, absolutely. I mean, that guy's got 19 chins that just roll. Listen, at the end of the day, I appreciate someone who's going to remind me of my childhood.
Yeah.
But Barney sucked then, and Barney sucks now.
You know what? I'm really doing terrible here tonight. It's contagious. You're Adam Hayes. Hey, I'm really trying to cut the guy some slack.
You're trying, but it's not easy.
It's not. It's a hard job tonight.
It's not easy as Tarik tries.
It's really hard work.
As Tarik
being a cheerleader for one of the best that the company has to offer, sitting on that corner, getting a paycheck for clapping hands.
Tarik and Covey Christ now on the. Oh! I think he just literally made Covey Christ find God right there in that chop.
Absolutely. If there's a way to make Covey Christ reach out and touch faith, it's going to be one of those huge chops from Tarik.
Listen, at the end of the day, I admire everything that Tarik brings to the table. I admire everything.
You don't often see Tarik clamor for the crowd to cheer something like chop, almost like he's getting a little upset with the support for Covey Christ's backhand.
Wow, and how about that drop kick that literally sent Tarik straight to hell? That was impressive. 1, 2, and oh! For a split second there, Skills, I'm not gonna lie, split second, I thought Christ had it in the bag.
Yeah, and it could happen at any time. you know, we've seen Christ win the first round by submission, but that doesn't mean that's the only way you'll see this man win a match. Very well versed in in all styles of wrestling, with every ability to put any opponent away.
Well, and I gotta note this. This is an interesting fact from the first round. Both of these men won their matches within the final seconds.
Absolutely. It was a nail biter for both of these guys right up until the last second. And honestly, I think this could be another one of those situations. We are early into the match, but I mean, as far as cardio, conditioning, they've both got it. Just another one of those strikes, too, by Tarik. And every one of those that he lays in, you got to think it's going to be harder and harder for Covey Christ to get up and answer.
And you know what? Tarik adding a little stank on that slab, basically saying, don't touch my guy, don't touch my manager. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's been proven, Skills, that Tarik does not need Hayes to win.
You know, I usually would tend to lean on that and agree with you. But for him to show concern, a little bit of concern in there for Hayes, maybe there's something we don't see. Maybe there is a dynamic between these two that just works here in New Frontier.
Maybe purple is Tarik's favorite color is Skittle. I just don't know.
You know, George, I don't know what I'm going to do with you out here. I got my hands full.
You got your hands full.
If the matchmaker wants me to keep you under control, he's going to have to pay me double.
Wait, hold on. You get paid?
Of course I get paid.
Okay, fair enough. I wasn't sure if it was volunteer.
Well, if Adam Hayes is getting paid to clap his hands and be a cheerleader, I had better be paid for the voice of an angel. Ooh!
Voice of an angel.
And speaking of sweet sounds, another chop by Tarik.
Absolutely, but Tarik, look at that, kind of shaking the cobwebs out of that knee right now.
Well, it's gonna start to set in. Obviously, whether it's a precautionary measure or there for stability, it's there for a reason either way. And the longer the match goes on, the more he is gonna feel that one. There's only so much rehabilitation, there's so much stretching you could do to get it loose, to get it limber before a match, before it's gonna start catching up with you.
Absolutely, and Covey Christ right now getting major recovery time. Tarik kind of showing a little bit of disrespect to Covey Christ, and I know he's not going to take that for too long. He's not going to put up with that because you know what? Covey Christ is a veteran in this sport, a veteran in this business, and he needs to get his roses every once in a while.
Absolutely, Covey Christ is a guy that definitely deserves, his roses. Obviously, coming out of the Maritimes, New Frontier has put it out there that he is their representative, who New Frontier sees as the best of the Maritimes, and honestly, well deserved. His work in Kaizen Wrestling as their champion, he has been a force to be reckoned with anywhere he goes. Not only in the Maritimes, but anywhere he's traveled. Other countries, let alone other provinces, you cannot take Covey Christ for granted.
Absolutely, and I will tell you this. Covey Christ is such an amazing story. The fact that he literally put pro wrestling on hold for 8 years, traveled the world, hitchhiked, became a folk singer. This man has an incredible story, and it's something that you really have to admire. And the fact that he came back to one of his first loves, being pro wrestling, when he couldn't play music anymore, and how he's still in the best shape of his life at almost 40 years old, it's incredible.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you right now, a thing a lot of people may not know is Covey Christ, he trained in Windsor. I knew who Covey Christ was before he became this submission specialist that we see in the ring right now. I had my doubts about Covey Christ. I thought he was annoying. I thought he would never make it professional wrestling. I didn't think he was tough. I thought he was a wimp. And every single day, he has gone into that ring and he has proven me wrong. And it pains me to say the egg's on my face because he's here in the King of Kombat show, and who's the best in this country? And I'm sitting here playing Adam Hayes to you. So, yoke on my face, I got to give the respect to Covey Christ.
I enjoy the egg on your face, but I also feel like that compliment, that dig was a little bit short-sighted dig at me.
I'm playing Adam Hayes to you. I just said he's your you-know-what. That's a compliment.
This is true, factual. factual. Absolutely.
I'm saying I'm the scrappy duo over here. Come on, George. I'm giving you credit. Let's go.
Tarik Scott.
This could be over. This could be over, George. We're talking here.
Oh!
Got a detonation kick, and that's got to be it.
Wow. And Tarik.
And just in the moment where I tell you, I think Covey Christ might be that guy. Tarik proves he's having none of it.
Did you see? Look at Tarik. Tarik looking at Hayes like, why are you touching me right now?
Well, Tarik asked the referee, raise my hand. Show him who runs it in New Frontier. But Adam Hayes wanted none of that, and he wanted to be the man to raise Tarik's hand and to see him into the finals of this tournament, which we now know officially will be Aiden Prince versus the undefeated Mr. Punch Kick Chop, Tarik himself.
Well, I will tell you this. My pick from the jump, Aiden Prince punched his ticket literally minutes ago. And now he goes one-on-one with Tarik. I don't know about you, but I saw this from the jump being the final.
Hey, I picked Tarik until Adam Hayes came and pumped him up, and I got a little sick. So I kind of swayed to your side with Aiden Prince. So I feel like, much like the crowd, I can't lose tonight. I cannot lose with the finals of Tarik and Aiden Prince.
Absolutely, and regardless, you gotta love Covey Christ and what he brought to the tournament tonight, and I hope we see him back in a New Frontier ring, because it was fantastic to watch this man.